Valorant's newest agent, Fade, is only a few days from being released into the game, and despite her trailer not even being public yet, there is still an insane amount of hype surrounding her. Riot did an incredible job of building up excitement for her over the past 2 months, with lots of little things to follow along with. So in this video, I'll be covering everything that we know so far about Valorant's Agent 20, Fade. Credit to almost all the images and voice messages I'll be showing in this video go to Sinprel on Twitter. They do an incredible job of keeping track of and sharing a lot of the lore that goes on within Valorant. So if that's something that you're interested in, then I'd highly suggest checking them out. Also, I won't really be covering leaks so much in this video, like her supposed abilities or anything. I'll just leave that to her official reveal. Instead, I'll be focusing on the mischief that she's been getting up to in the build up to her being captured. The very first thing that we got teasing Fade was simply just a card in the battle pass. It stood out as the one teasing something future coming to the game, because in the battle pass there's pretty much always something teasing like an upcoming agent or an upcoming map or something, and this one stood out as being that card in this battle pass. But at the time there wasn't much else that you could make out of this image. Just keep in mind that red and black color scheme, as well as the eye-like symbol in the middle, where I guess what you could call a rhombus around it. A few weeks into Act 2, we got this email in the training range directed towards Brimstone, which as you can see reads the following: "Now to discover who you really are. If it was you that took him, I will pull your precious Valorant out of the darkness and lay bare your secrets. You are not as shadowed as you believe. Do not test me." People immediately made a connection between this icon on the left and the Hush player card in the battle pass, sparking conversation that this would be one of the next agents. We didn't know anything about this him that the Blackmailer speaks of at the time, and to this day we still don't, but this was the first time that the Blackmailer revealed herself to the Valorant protocol. The next update that we got about all this was from Server to Brimstone, just saying that basically he and Cypher were both tracking down the Blackmailer, and we also got this in the practice range, once again the same symbol with the eye in the middle, and it being the latest thing on the training board indicated that this was something that Valorant were now aware of and thinking like, oh okay, we gotta do something about this before she leaks all this to the public. Another update after this would show just how serious this Blackmailer was, and she wasn't messing around. She sent Brimstone another email, as you can see here, as well as proving to everyone that she had dirt on all of them. I won't show all this in the video because it's like 18 dossiers in total. I'll put Jet's one on screen as an example. Just know that the Blackmailer had the backstories and secrets of all the agents, and she wasn't afraid to leak them to the public. Basically anything that they'd done wrong and anything that they wouldn't want to be let out to the public, she was threatening to let it out to the public. This update to the training board with the red strings showed us how probably Brimstone was keeping track of this Blackmailer and the places they were leaving the agent dossiers, where they'd been, who was affected, stuff like that. And we could see in the main menu how this Blackmailer was affecting the team, as even Brimstone and Kildra's technology were displaying the logo of this Blackmailer. We also got some voice messages from both Sova and Viper to Brimstone. I won't play them in full, but Sova was essentially talking about how this Blackmailer needs to be their top priority and everything else should be put to the side, while Viper talks about Sova having too many things to do and they need more agents. Sova and Cypher just aren't enough for this. Jermaine underestimated Cypher though, as soon after this he got a hit on the Blackmailer and he knew for a fact that it was from Turkey, prompting Sova and Brimstone to put together a strike team, which you can hear Sova talking about in his voice message to Brimstone.
"Commander, the strike team to apprehend this Blackmailer. You asked for my recommendations. Besides myself, we must send Cypher. No one else can handle surveillance of an entire city. Chamber can provide fire support from a vantage position. Breach has a history with extractions. It would be foolish not to take advantage. Neon can help cover ground quickly. Also, she needs a break from Killjoy. Those two have been cooped up in the lab for too long, and KO has agreed to pilot the Vulture. 5 on the ground, 1 in the skies. This is good. We will bring this threat to justice, Brimstone. You have my word."
In preparation for capturing this Blackmailer, they built a cell in the practice range where she would be held, and at the same time Valorant, the actual Twitter account and developers, not the agents, released a teaser for the new agent describing that she would give a more intimate feeling when hunting down enemies, as well as including the phrase "everyone has a fear" in Turkish, once again hinting that the next agent would be from Turkey. We then had the big showdown where the strike team went and hunted down the Blackmailer. There's an audio for the entire event of all that, but it's a few minutes long, so I won't include it right now. Instead, I'll just leave it at the end of the video, so I'll put a timestamp up on the screen around about now, letting you know where that is, so if you want to go find that and then come back to it, or it'll just be at the end of the video for you to listen to there if you haven't already. And if you haven't listened to it already, I'd really recommend it because it's pretty cool, and I'll leave it there at the end for you to listen to. Once the Blackmailer was captured and brought back though, some strange things started going on just around the training range or just wherever the agents and the Blackmailer were, and you can hear Phoenix talking about them here.
"Yo, big man, seriously, tell us what's going on right now. Because me and the others, we're all seeing things like ghosts or something. Nightmare shit. Flicking lights, cold door handles. It's got us all twitchy. Brains is freaking out. And you and Cypher keep doing these secret meetings. Every time you do, it gets all scary, man. So look, I get it. You handle the serious stuff. It's need to know, but you have to give us something. Who are you meeting with? Like, what's going on? We can handle it.
At the same time as we got this voice message from Phoenix to Brimstone, also if you went into the practice range you would get these weird effects and creepy noises, which you can see here. Around now is when we started getting the crazy teasers yet for the new agent. Not only in Turkey could you find actual advertisements with the same symbol and phrase very soon, but additionally, Valorant began to release these video teasers depicting the agents of the strike team basically just being given nightmares by the blackmailer that they had captured. Then, just a few days ago during the VCT Masters livestream, this official image of Fade was released, confirming that she was the blackmailer, would be Agent 20, and also was going to be an initiator. So far, that's all that we really have regarding this new agent. In just 2 days, she'll be revealed live on the VCT Masters livestream. I think that's on the 24th of April. That's going to be with her trailer and everything. And then about 4 days after that, I think it's when she'll be brought into Valorant with the new act. If you think I missed anything about the new agent, comment down below and I'll be sure to take a look. And also let me know what sort of other content you guys want to see about this agent. I know there's a lot of people that seem to think there's some sort of connection between Reyna and Fade, but I can assure you that's not there. They might look a little bit similar, but that's pretty much the only similarities that they have. Otherwise, that's it for me for now, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.
Birdseye, this is Breach. How's the view?
Birds out of ground. The vulture owns the sky. What's your status?
It's another quiet night in Istanbul.
Not anymore. Cypher to all stations. I have a signal. Our blackmailer is headed east, entering Sector 4.
Neon, this is Sova. Confirm you have target visual.
Yep, got him. They're entering... looks like a warehouse.
I see it. Ground team, collapse and converge on Sector 4.
Bird's eye en route. I'm descending to surveillance altitude.
Let's do this.
Closing the net.
Chamber 2 team, I am in sniper position, a neighboring rooftop northwest of the warehouse.
Do we have eyes inside?
No internal feed. This bird's little nest is off the grid.
Then we're in the right place. I'm scoping a skylight at the far corner. Possible access point. Leave that to me.
Establish visual, then hold for team execute. Do not engage target.
Copy. Cypher, how's the emergency chatter?
Nothing yet. We are ghost.
Cypher's with me at the south garage.
I've got north. Sova? On the roof. Entering now.
Sova, you've dropped off my visual. A beacon lock is holding. You are go.
The eastern half is a warehouse. 10 aisles running north-south. Still no sign of target. I see offices on the western side. Empty. I'm moving in for drone recon.
Negative. Hold position. Sending Cypher in to join you.
Deploying drone now.
Negative, Sova. Hold position.
There's a corridor. Doors on each side.
Bird's eye to Sova. You are to hold your current position and wait for backup. Confirm order.
I'm entering the first office. Jävlar.
He can't hear us.
Bird's eye to Sova. Do you read me? Sova, come in. Respond.
That is less than ideal.
Cypher, Neon. Advance to reestablish connection with Sova. Maintain stealth protocols.
Electric locks on the gates.
I got him.
Let's find our friend.
What was that?
You are both showing elevated vitals. I need a sit rep.
There's something in here, trailing us. What is that?
Cypher, watch out! I can't see!
Leon, where are you?
Cypher, Neon, report.
KO, we're blind in here.
Danger close! Danger close!
inside the chamber. Do you have any visual?
Merde. Negative. Adjusting angle.
Sova, come in.
On your right! I can't move! Get it off me! Another one incoming! Chambers loaded. Call out my targets.
Breach is 8 o'clock. 10 meters.
Direct hit. Oh, helvete!
Pull back. Pull back.
Moving up to reinforce. Covering!
Chamber, it's on you.
Bill! Get out of there!
Wait, there they are!
Where?
The target's on the run. They're outside.
Setting voltage to auto. I'm going in.
KO negative. You're too high.
You are powerless. Freeze, hands in the air.
Don't move! Get them up! Now!
Target secured. He's down. We got her.
Hold on. She was alone?
She's a Radiant.
My scanner's picking up chatter. Police incoming.
Something about this feels off.
Of course it does. We didn't find the target. She brought us here.
You think it was a trap?
Hey, we have to move.
Order stand. Everyone rendezvous at the LZ. We're taking her back to base for interrogation. Move out.